I'm just kidding. Love y'all. What's going on for the Wednesday special? It feels like I haven't been here in forever. But I tell you what, the names at the top of the scoring pylon just don't seem to change ever. Race number 1, feature number 125 laps here at Talladega, going to be led to the green flag by the number 87 of Daniel Mastello. 27 on the outside, Josh Kenyon, a winner here multiple times in the Asphalt Official Series at Talladega. He's going to be outside row number 1. Row number 2 is going to be Patrick Connell and Joey Beck side by side, making up your fast 4. And rounding out the top 5, Jordan Herring, Kendorian Davis, Frank DeAngelis, and Adam Shugall. Is it Adam? Aaron Shugall, my bad, buddy. Gavin Austin, P9, and rounding out the top 10, Everett Couch, Ryan Wayne, Davian Tobin, Jason Beckman, Jackson Byes, Austin Mitchell make up your first 15. How's everybody doing? Hockey Socks, how's it going? Oh, we got some cool paint schemes. Okay, let me see Beckman's car. Fast Jack is back. Hey, from my neck of the woods, buddy, from my perspective, Fast Jack's never been gone, okay? I'd be Fast Jacking, well, never mind. All right, let's go ahead and do a 360. Fast Jack, who's that? Is that your dad? I'm not going to lie to you, buddy. I don't know drag racing whatsoever. Is that you? Is he Jack? Yeah, I know. I'm in rare form. It's been a while since I've been out here. I had 2 humongous gigs this weekend, and I have just been on fire. Both nights was phenomenal. Friday night, Jackson County Speedway. It was the worst gig of my life, but I was balls to the wall the entire time. I was screaming. I was standing outside the press booth. Oh, it's your dad? Handsome fella. He looks like a Jack. I ain't gonna lie. All right, it's time to make our race picks. Leading them to the green flag for feature number 1 is going to be the number 87, Daniel Mastello, who was our flash champion. I got tangled up. Running the nationwide Chevy Camaro, Daniel Mastello on the pole. Right beside him, we got the number 16, 27 on the sim of Josh Kenyon in the Celsius Chevy Camaro. So the Chevys are going to be leading with the green flag tonight. Back behind him, Joey Beck. He hasn't been to victory lane. I think he went last week. Did he get a win last week? He got 2 wins last week in the daily championship. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get it done. On his inside, the number 67, your fast 4 of Patrick Connell. 2-time winner in the Asphalt Official Series. Would love to get back there again tonight here, especially in race number 1 at Talladega. You boys and girls ready? I'm itching. I took some beta-alanine. I got bucked up, coursing through my veins. I got some sodium. I got some potassium. Got a little bit of fat, some simple sugars. But more importantly, I'm ready to kick some asphalt. Let's go, baby. Moving up on the outside line already, Patrick Connell right there on the inside, the number 67 behind the pole sitter, the number 87, a whole bunch of 7s everywhere, but it's going to be Josh Kenyon in the Celsius number 16, and we have Frank DeAngelis already almost going around, and he's able to collect it, keeps it off the racetrack, single car, we stay green. Lap number 1 is going to be a side-by-side battle with the number 87 back to the point on the outside line. Mastello now takes his challenge downstairs in front of Josh Kenyon. It looked like he was going to. Now he does in the transition in turn number 2. He's done that multiple times before. Now Joey Beck on the outside. Patrick Connell still riding right there behind that number 16 of Josh Kenyon. Top side, the number 17, we do have Josh Kenyon in the number 81 that goes around. Another single car. We stay green. Right on board. Old Billy Rickett. Rickett's in the thick of it. Sitting right behind Chagall. Jason Beckman on the outside. 3 wide in the middle. Through the trial we go one more time. A lot of space being given on the outside, fading up the racetrack a little bit, led by that number 14. Fast Jack is back, and now he's looking for the race lead. He's got the push back there from that number 91, Chagall back behind him. Gavin Austin up there in the picture as well. 3 by 3 out of turn number 2, being led by the Chevys. And now the number 14 takes it down to the middle line. Beckman's going to go ahead and block Joey Beck. On the 17. Oh boy, Kendorian Davis getting a little off center there, riding on board with Kendorian Davis. Nice run here, coming to 22 laps to go. Remember, there are no faster pairs at all tonight. There's faster pairs, just not in this one. Beckman in the Fast Jack number 14 on the outside line. The 87 trying to side draft him through the stripes. Start-finish line, the number 14 leads his first lap of the day. Nowhere to run. The outside seems to stall out. That number 91 trying to get the run up on the top side, but nobody pushing aggressively yet, with a long way to go in feature number 1. And now we have him door banging back. That's the number 35 off and away. We have a single car. Everybody's spreading out. Let's see if we can keep it green. It looks like we're going to be able to do so one more time. That's going to shake up the field. Top 15. Spread out. It probably would have behooved the person that was spinning to come back up into traffic to try to bring out that yellow flag, but everybody is good to go, so no longer 3 by 3 racing. It's going to be a 2 by 2 train race through the trioval one more time as we come to 21 laps to go. Riding on the rear view of the race leader, you can see the number 16 of Josh Kenyon come with a run. He's got Patrick Connell in the 67 back behind him. The 1-7 on the outside of Kendorian Davis falling in line. Nowhere to go just yet. No 3 top. We'll see it out at turn number 2. Guarantee you someone's going to jump up here. Okay, maybe not this. Oh, yep, he did. That's Riker Byram in the number 98, working with Gavin Austin on the outside line. You knew that run was going to be coming, and now they've been able to pick up 3 spots in the process. It was sorted out for a moment, and now we are back 3 wide racing behind the top 10. Riker Byram and Gavin Austin on the outside line while they're still side by side for the top 10. Nobody drifts up in front of Byram. We're going to stay in a stalemate, and this one is going to be caution-worthy. Yellow flag is going to wave for the first time tonight here in feature number 1 at Talladega. First caution of the night being brought out by, it looks like it wasn't his fault, but the 5-7 of Nathan McLaughlin with negligible damage to that rear end of that Toyota Supra. We're going to go back and we're going to see what happened to McLaughlin and company. Here it is through the trial. We'll keep your eye on that black and white number 57 on the inside line. Hard to tell from that vantage point. Let me get a better view. See if we can get a higher view of it. See where it actually started. Looks like the 56, maybe the 84 was involved, came down while others were drifting up. A little too early for desperation. But again, Nathan McLaughlin in the 5-7 is going to be able to keep going. He will be forced to come down pit lane and make some repairs as we get caught up to the pace car. We're going to be led by Daniel Mosteller one more time. I'm dripping in sweat. I am dripping in sweat. Got that alpha brain. Bucked up ain't helping nothing. Speaking of which, if you are in the market for caffeine or any sort of nootropic powder like Woke AF, Go to buckedupenergy.com and use code ASPHALT at checkout. I swear I tried Woke AF for the first time last week. I was woke. I'm still woke. I'm still awoke. Since there are no fast repairs tonight, we're going to let this caution ride. It's going to be 2 laps to green this time by. Pit lane is open at the stripe. And right now, currently as it stands, Daniel Mosteller, Jason Beckman, Joey Beck, Josh Kenyon, Kendorian Davis, Patrick Connell, Aaron Shugal, Yahir Rodriguez, Paxton Brandon, Marty Schmela make up your top 10. Do a quick damage report on some of our drivers here. It started around this area. Jordan Herring in the 81 actually did go around, so let's go ahead and take a look to see what that Wheeler's Toyota Supra's looking like. Side looks good. That looked good. Baby got back. Front end looks good. Jordan Herring's good. And here's Norris Cook. First time running in a competitive spot. He's currently in the 24th position, so I guess I just lied directly to your face. It was looking pretty good for him. He was making the run on the outside for a while there behind, or right in front of Riker Byram. Here's Chuck Crawl, the number 23. Still looking for that elusive first win in the Asphalt Official Series. He'll get there. Riker Byram in the number 98 machine. One of the guys that has been committed to the top line all race long for the first 7 laps of this race. See if he can make a charge. Here's Aaron Shugal in the red and black number 91 Chevy Camaro. Another one of those guys looking for win number 1 in the Asphalt Official Series, but they're all going to have to go through this guy right here. Daniel Mosteller in the number 87 Nationwide Chevy Camaro. Again, going to be leading the green flag. He's going to have the inside line on this restart. And as we come through the trial, it's going to be 1 to green, this time by Shogal. Sugar. Shotgun. Shish kebab. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Oh my God, I'm so wet. Jennifer Jonathan, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to Asphalt Media. I think we got a couple followers. Let's see who we got. Midwest Killer. Thank you very much for the follow and welcome to Asphalt Media, as well as I'm doing my best 91 Hyper Reflux and Bandit 5568. Appreciate y'all being here with us on a Wednesday night 3-race event. It's going to take me a minute to warm up. I didn't do my omays. I didn't do my how now brown cows. I didn't do my don't put your trash in my trash can. We're on the fly tonight, boys. Hold on to your pants. It's about to get weird. Feeling good. Feeling chipper. Feeling the absolute opposite of malaised. I am the least melancholy I have ever been. I want to stress that to you. I'm the least melancholy I've ever been. All right, row number 1 is going to be Jason Beckman and Daniel Mosteller. Joey Beck, Josh Kenyon make up row number 2. Patrick Connell, Double D, Kendorian Davis, Yahir Rodriguez, Adam Shish Kebab. Outside row number 4, Paxton Brandon, Marty Schmela, your top 10. What's going on, Condor? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for your $10 donation to contribute to the iRacing credit. Uh-oh, what's going on with Demos? He's forcing everybody up to the top side. Okay. Okay. This is weird. We don't normally see this. So topside restart. Double file. We got to bring back the Delaware double. As they go through the virtual Geico restart zone, Mosteller jumps down to the inside immediately. Green flag, 16 laps to go. You know what, that might have been by design. You see how much they have shaken up behind the race leader of Daniel Mosteller. Spreads out the field. Run coming on the top side from a tandem. Looks like Shogal, Kaka going to the outside. Going to give him a little bit of drafting help. It's going to be a 3-car, now 4, 5, 6 cars on the top side. Everybody else down there on the bottom. Jumping up to the top side is our first ever winner in the Asphalt Official Series. That's Yahir Rodriguez in the number 99. He's got to push it back behind him. It looks like Marty Schmela in the number 88. Top 10 for both of those guys right now. Only 2 up top. Everybody else on the bottom or in the middle. Yahir gets really close to that inside line. It looks like he almost door banged the number 55 of Nolan Crane. Now headed into turn number 1. Look at those 2-car tandems on the outside. Picking off spots left and right. They picked up 3, 4, 5, 6 spots in a matter of a set of corners, and now they are looking for the race lead. Only 2 of them. Those Chevys on the top side are rolling. 3 by 3 for the first 2 rows for the race lead. Now Marty Schmela going to go ahead and go down to that inside line. He saw a gap. Now he's going to go ahead and let that other Chevy manufacturer teammate of Yahir Rodriguez back in line. 2 by 2 out of turn number 4 with Jason Beckman, your race leader. 3 wide action in the back outside the top 15, but everybody up here. Now we got him 3 by 3 again behind the race leader of Mosteller. The 16 jumps up to the top side. That is Josh Kenyon. Everybody they scatter through the middle, and now they get it sorted out. And just like that, Talladega is wide. You can get 3, 4, 5 wide if you need to. But right now, we are 3 wide into turn number 1s and 2. Top side just can't seem to roll in 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, they get a pretty good run. They got 5 cars up there now, being led by the 99 of Yahir Rodriguez. Riker Byram is a great pusher. He is aggressive. Riding on pole with Byram. Chuck Kroll almost turns him around. As soon as we look at it, everything gets sorted out. 3 up top, everybody else side by side down on the bottom. Chevys have been controlling it from the front. Everybody in the top 5. Top 6 are now Chevy Camaros. The Celsius 16 of Josh Kenyon. Now the outside line moved up even more, starting to work each other together. The 91 is Chagall looking for the race lead. He's got the push from the 14 of Fast Jack Beckman. Junior, Jason Beckman. Jack's on the side. He's fast jacking it. He's pushing him. Oh, into turn 3. Gets to number 91. Leading him. Hey, Fast Jack. Jack me harder. Jack me harder. Now to turn 4, pushes the 91, gets him upset, tries to throw the block, and now the momentum's going to carry him down to the inside line. Woo, that was close. 12 laps to go. Now it's going to be a side-by-side battle between the guys that were pushing each other. Jason Beckman on the outside of the number 14, the red and black number 91 of Adam Chagall. Aaron Chagall. My bad, dude. You got to forgive me. It seems like it should be Adam Chagall. You know, it just rolls off the tongue better. Outside line coming with the first Toyota we've seen in the fight. That's the number 69 of Frank DeAngelis. He's still outside the top 10, but he's looking to get that push from that number 35 back behind him. Good jump up. Now we have that number. It looks like Jackson Buys in this Chevy, or no, he's in a Subway Toyota. Winner at Talladega in the past. Now he leads the outside line. Oh, we got one sideways. That's the number 91, Aaron Chagall, with the save of the century with 1s on the board. 11 laps to go. Oh, sounds like we got some wrecking. Doesn't matter. We have 20 cars, 25 cars still left in the fight. Let's get right in the thick of it. Running on board with Frank DeAngelis. Lifting. Got the run. Can't do anything with it. He's boxed in. Oh, huge shuffle to number 81 right in front of who we were riding on board with. The caution will wave as soon as I can frickin' throw it.
The yellow flag is out.
And Zachariah Cartledge. Zachariah Tendon. Zachariah adipose tissue. Zachariah cerebellum out of this race. We'll see what happened to Cartledge. It happened right in front of the number 69 of Frank DeAngelis. As soon as we got off the onboard, I think one car shot up. The 81 of Jordan Herring gets up on his side. Riker Byram squeaks through it. Jackson buys in the 19 with very small damage. And Norris Cook involved. One more time. We're going to ride on board with someone that was right in it. Let's go. Bruce Dudley. Whoa, Bruce! Oh, Bruce. Poor Bruce. Car's still going to be able to keep going, but he's probably going to be way off pace. Under caution for the second time tonight here at Talladega in feature number 1. Aiden McLaughlin, this is fun. We're having fun. Everything's fine. We're having fun. It's just a video game. You got a copy?
I do, Robbie.
Sir, how are you today? Running inside the top 10 for race number 1 at here at Talladega. You've been close at the super speedways in the past, but with less than 7 laps to go once we get the green flag, it's going to be a war. What is the strategy for the final or the closing laps of this race?
Well, I'm just gonna have to make sure I dodge whatever accidents might be happening, and I think the high line's where I'm gonna want to go. So I'm gonna try to get up there and get a shove and try to make it through.
Are you working with anybody, or is it kind of just dog eat dog out there right now?
Well, I was working with Craig, and he got hit in the rear end and on that last checkup and spun out. I don't think I have him for help anymore, so I'm gonna have to try to find some friends later now.
All right, my friend, we're going to have a 7-lap shootout to the end. Jonathan Green, you know we're going to be rooting for you. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
So Jonathan Green's going to be lining up on the outside of road number 5, and we are at 1 to green this time by. It's been a great night already. We got some old timers up there in the top 10. We got Nolan Crane on the outside of row number 1. 13-year-old kid. He's playing on a Samsung smart fridge. So, I don't know how he manages that, but he's doing pretty good on the outside line with Brant number 7. Yahir saying he loves asphalt drivers. I do too. I love everybody. Let's see if there's anybody that I don't love. Let me go through. No, I like all you guys. Yeah, I like all you guys. You guys are cool. We saw 27 cars left on the lead lap. Everybody left in fight. Akudama, go. Off with your head. MC Motorsports, this will be Marty Schmela's first finish outside the top 30. Solid career in the Asphalt Official Series for Marty Schmela outside the top 30 for the first time tonight in his illustrious Asphalt career. Side by side, let's get it. Mostello leads him to the green flag. 7 laps to go. Top side did not get going. You can see already 3 wide before we even make it a football field across the start finish line. Ryan Wayne in that Max Preps number 39 Toyota Supra already jumped up to the top side, and we're single file for the podium. It's going to be Daniel Mosteller, Jason Beckman, and Everett Couts on the inside line. And our first car up top is going to be Nolan Crane, that number 7. Fading up the racetrack down the Talladega backstretch blocks that outside line from getting formed. The number 33, Austin Mitchell, back in the fight, wrecking in the back right in front of Ryan Wayne. We have a top 25 battle. We stay green. Six to go. Shove coming from Austin Mitchell on the back bumper, the 1-7 at Kendorian Davis. Tell you what, Beckman's been pretty good tonight. Oh, and as soon as I say anything, right in front of the field.
Yellow flag.
Oh, man, I was just saying he was... You better fast jack that. Well, we'll just say, get out your tube socks, you know? Let's see what happened. I was like, you know what? If I'm being honest, Jason Beckman's doing actually pretty good. Oh. Literally, as soon as I was... Look, one more time. You know what? To be honest, Jason Beckman's doing pretty dang... Oh. Very rarely do we have an audio replay. But we're making history here tonight. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of time on the race! We gotta go 1 to green this time or we're not gonna get the race in. We have to go 1 to green. I'm sorry, everybody. Pano's Toyota Supra of Franca DeAngelis. To the virtual Geico restart zone we go. One more time.
Green flag.
Green flag. Look at the separation with all those damaged cars. Already 3 wide in the back outside the top 15. Top 10 nose to tail side by side into turn number 2. Kendorian Davis in the 1-7. Outside line cooking. He's got Chevys back behind him. In the number 1-5 of Chase Modzalewski, who is a winner here at Talladega. Walked into it, backed into it. That's okay. You take him out, you can get him. Riding on board with Chase Modzalewski. Whoa, sideways. Bro Duck saying grip master. I got the grip walk, you know? Good run coming from Modzalewski on the outside, currently inside the top 5 with 2 laps to go. Jumping up to the top side is the number 33 of Austin Mitchell. The 17 seen it in his rear view. Going to go ahead and throw the block on the high side. DeAngelis stuck with the number 98 of Riker Byram on the inside is Chuck Craw. That red number 23 still looking for win number 1 in the Asphalt Official Series. Top 5 for a moment, falls back out. Run on the outside coming. Nothing DeAngelis can do. The only thing he really has in his pocket right now is side draft that number 17 so he can't get clear and block the inside line. 3 wide for a moment. That's the number 77 of Joey Beck, and it looks like Anthony Savignano as we are side by side through the tri-oval. Barney, go ahead and throw this thing up, make it official. Being led by the 1-7 of Kendorian Davis. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. Presented to you by Spoiler Diecast. Mitchell goes down. Block being thrown by the 1-7. Jumping up to the outside is the number 69. He's sideways. It's going to come down to 4, 5. Single file Kendorian Davis blocking the inside line. The 33 shoves it up to the outside, and the number 98 is going to follow suit. Pushing that Chevy teammate on the outside. 3 Chevys control it. Blocking both lines. Kendorian Davis off and away. Riker Byram in the number 33 as the checkered flag is in the air. I'm telling you, watch this number 23. If he can get this draft, he's going to have a run at it. He is closing in. Is there enough time? Byram dragging the brake just a little bit to try to get the same run that the Chuck Crawl number 23 is trying to do. Austin Mitchell leads him out at turn number 4. The run coming from the 98 of Riker Byram. Where does he go? Blocks bottom. Blocks more bottom. Goes below the yellow line. It's going to be a drag race. A photo finish. It's going to be... Ooh, man, who was it? I don't know who it was. Right now being scored. Riker Byram is your race winner of Talladega for feature number 1. In a photo finish, won it by an inch. Kart Racer 17 on TT. Thank you very much for the follow and welcome to Asphalt Media. Be sure to join in on feature number 2, Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the Xfinity Series cars coming up in just 1 second. Riker Byram is your winner. All right, you want to see how he did it? Let's watch the white flag. Byram was 7th coming to the white flag. Chaos back behind him, Modzalewski involved. Then it came down to these 4. Davis led him out at turn number 2. Yeah, you're allowed to do that here. It's a video game. We like to keep it fun. Once you come into the white flag, or once you come into the checkered flag, you're allowed to pass wherever you want to. If you want to pass through the grass, you're more than welcome to. All right, let's see what Byram did. 98 took a block. The 33, he's like, I'm going to block as low as I can go, and then he was already there. And then, oh yeah. Oh. So close. Wait a second. From this angle, it kind of looks like Austin Mitchell won. Oh, no, he didn't. All right, let's go ahead and try to hear from our race winner, Riker Byram. I don't know who he is. I don't think we're going to be able to. Who's Jackson Fuemono Racing? We'll go ahead and interview our second place competitor, Austin Mitchell. Austin Mitchell, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
All right, you lost it by literally 3 inches, buddy. What could you have done differently?
Well, you know, this Rebel Bourbon Bet MGM Chevy Camaro was fast all day. Just bummer. I forgot that you can go under the yellow. I thought it's only if you're wrecking, because I remember winning a race at Dega because they were wrecking. I went under yellow, but I should have just doored him. I got told to door him, but I was like, I thought I was going to get it because he went under yellow. But, you know, I can't be mad about it. A second place, it's tough, but, you know, it just proves how we ran better over and over. I'm going to end this winless streak soon. I know it. I'm hoping either Vegas or whatever short track we go to, we have a good run there. Congrats to whoever won the race. I forgot the name, but, you know, it was a good race. I'm not even mad.
It was Riker Byram, and you're pretty daggone good at Las Vegas, man. Tough shot for you in this one. Good luck in race number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and switch things up. Session number 2 is live. Las Vegas in the Xfinity Series cars. I want to share with you how wet I am. Can you see it? Can you see how wet I am? You see the moisture? See all that? Does that turn you on? Are you guys as wet as I am right now? Session number 2 is live. Search Asphalt Media in the host session. It's 93 or 94 degrees here in Ohio, and I am in a garage, so it's like a sauna. Everything is...
Race control scoring has ended.
That was close. That was a close finish. All right, if you guys would like to join in, it is open to anybody and everybody. If you own the content, Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the Xfinity Series cars, search Asphalt Media, and the password is ASPHALT. For all of our password-protected events, I'm headed over there right now. I'm so hot. I just want to be... I mean, I'm glistening right now. Do I own a fan? Yeah, but I'm cutting right now, you know? Bro Duck, I'm cutting. I've been watching my carbs all day. So this is just the icing on the cake. It's going to be Austin Mitchell, who finished second in race number 1. Chuck Crawl, Chase Modzalewski, Connor Doherty. Daniel Monticello, Davian Tobin, Frank DeAngelis, Joey Beck, Justin Connor, Mason Robertson, Nathan McLaughlin, River Page, Thomas Scalato, Tyler Hunter, Zachariah Cartledge. All loaded up into the sim for now. Give it just 1 second. Everybody will pop in. It's cut off to 43 competitors. There we go. Andre Varas, Braden Holt, Gavin Austin, Jarrett Strystick, Jim Planey, Joey Beck, Josh Kenyon, Justin Connor, Craig Williams, Norris Cook, River Page, William Schmidt, Yahir Rodriguez, and Zachariah Cartledge. Got to get you some of this cherry candy, bucked up energy. Good as heck. Use code ASPHALT at checkout. Are you guys ready? What's going on, Josh Kenyon? Once we get a full field in here, we're going to go ahead and advance to session 2, single car qualifying. And it's looking like there's some miscommunication on iRacing. Some people are seeing the session, others are not. Search Asphalt Media in the hosted sessions. Password is ASPHALT. Mason Robertson. Oops. There we go. Now our paint schemes are loading in. Here's the number 23 of Chuck Crawl. He's been so close so many times. Never gotten a win. The number 33 of Austin Mitchell was edged. He was edged. How cool would it have been if it was edged by the fast Jack number 14 of Jason Beckman? Chuck Crawl struggles. Here's old Jarrett Fishstick. In the Pennzoil Dark Horse Ford Mustang number 43. Here's another Jared Davis. In the number 28 tonight. Fastest competitor tonight so far at Las Vegas. The 7-7 to Joey Beck. He's edged. I mean, you're right. I'd be saying some stupid shit. Davian Tobin got his first win about 3 weeks ago at Pocono. It's been a while since we've seen him up at the front. Ever since that win, hopefully it wasn't just a flash in the pan for Davian Tobin in number 65. Nice little slider. There's JT Curran, one of the OGs. A lot of people don't know JT Curran. JT Curran's been here since 2022. He's been here longer than almost anybody that's in the field. He hasn't been to victory lane in a long time. Let's see if he can get there. Here's another OG. Everett Couts in number 38. Everett Couts got me banned. Everett Couts was blocked from the Discord. He's back. Everett Couts designed the most recent logo for Asphalt Media. Good kid. He likes, he likes the ladies. Here's Tyler Hunter in the Rogue Energy number 48 Chevy Camaro. Paint scheme designed by our partner, Turn Down Graphics and Chris Tinsley. That boy's on a legal version of Ritalin right now. He should be doing pretty good. Tyler Hunter, P9. Here's that Fast Jack number 14 of Jason Beckman. Here's Connor Doherty. Doherty and the 1-3. Yoo-hoo machine. Old Tommy Skedaddle coming out of the racetrack at number 31. Mason Robertson in that white, number 15. Braden Holt right behind him in the number 42. And old Jim Planey, won in the very similar racetrack before, Kansas Motor Speedway. He was 9th coming to the line. Everything exploded up in front of him and then took the Liquid Death Chevy Camaro to victory lane. Can he do it again tonight? Here's Gavin Austin. He was in the booth last week, filling in, allowing me to save my throat, if you know what I mean. He's in the number 35. And here's Brian Post, using his hands all night long. Jonathan Green from Lansing, Michigan in the 517, 41 years old. He might be 42 by now. And here's Marty Schmela. For the first time in his Asphalt Official Series career, he's been here a very long time, coming up on a year in the 88, finished outside the top 30 at Talladega. First time ever. That's crazy. Here's Andre Varas in the 8-4. The Captain Crunch number 84. That one parked. I think that's Josh Kingdom. Varas is still yet to be to victory lane. And Ryan Wayne. Oh, Savignano, you want to commentate? You want to commentate?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. My man.
How we doing?
I'm doing.
Yeah, I went to type the password in at 38, and then the session said that.
Damn.
How we feeling, Robert?
I'm hot, buddy. How are you?
Doing good. That Dega race pissed me off a little bit, so we're good. We're on a certain sort of attitude to commentate right now.
Cool. Well,
not.
Use it for motivation, buddy.
Yeah, that's. I'll probably run the short track, but we'll see.
All right,
Thought
so
I'd jump in the booth before here.
Well, I appreciate it, man. You are more than welcome to join at any time. I definitely enjoy having your presence up here. You help me come up with new words and phrases and inspire a little creativity. We're over to qualifying, and we are going to be led out by the number 51 of Justin Connor.
One thing I noticed before, as we head into qualifying here, the track temp tonight at Vegas is 69 degrees Fahrenheit. That is very cold. These guys are going to be able to go pretty much near full throttle here on qualifying, and then as we lead into the race, and the draft is going to play a huge factor in these cars in this track combo on this cool of a track.
Yep, that's exactly what my intention was. Cool down everything, make it grippy. But we're going to ride on board with the number 51 of Justin Connor, who led us out to qualify. Here is Justin Connor's on board.
Bottom line for the second lap here as he comes around turn 4, gaining speed on that top side, and then you'll see him drop down to the white here. And let's see what he can do here on the speed lap. A 33 on the first one, but that's not going to do anything here. As you see, he's going to drop all the way down, a little bit of a let off into turn 1 there, and he sticks to the white line.
Yeah, fades up the racetrack a little bit out of turn number 2, nice and straight down the Nellis straightway. Now headed at a full clip into turn number 3. The number 5-1 now shallow entry. I don't know if that was by design, but we'll see. Out of turn 4, rolls all the way up. He's going to go down below that white line. Can lap 2, best lap number 1, Justin Connor. No. Surprisingly.
P9. Yeah, it bested it a little bit.
Oh, did he? Okay. Well.
Just a little bit, but he's going to drop down the ranks here as the fast laps here. He's not able to crack 30 seconds. A couple guys, 3 guys already below 30 seconds.
The split right now is less than 1/100th of a second between River Page and William Schmidt. Nathan McLaughlin third. Marty Schmela, your fast 4. Ever counts your top 5. Daniel Mosteller, who started on the pole in race number 1 at Talladega, currently in 7th and dropping.
A lot of guys finished up with their laps here. Wesley Napier, I'm just now riding on board with. Looks like he's on a hot lap coming down the back stretch. Getting loose into turn 3. He's drifting it around 3 and 4. Look at this if you can find it.
We got it.
Very,
saved it.
Very impressive there from Wesley Napier. That's not going to be a good lap, but that was some awesome wheelman right there. Wheeling from Wesley Napier right there, P25.
Wheeling and dealing Wesley. Wesley Wheel. Wheelin' Wesley in the number 95 Amp Energy Chevy Camaro pulls it off the racing surface. He is going to qualify in the 22nd position. Here's the 1-4 of Jason Beckman, just completed his second lap. P11 for him, sliding through turn number 1.
Yeah, right now the guys left on the track are just testing the limit of their throttle, how far they can push it into each of these corners. They are quite identical when it comes to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's pretty much the same corner on both sides of this racetrack, so the same way you approach 1 will probably be the same way you approach 3.
Got about 90 seconds remaining. We have 4 competitors out there on the racetrack. Andre Varas, P22. He is rowing up the race car, going to be coming to pit lane, but our last timed lap is going to be from Patrick Connell in the number 67.
Looks like he's just now coming off a pit road, so he's going to try and squeeze a lap in here. He's going to have about 45 seconds left when he comes back across the line, maybe a little bit more than that. So he should be able to get 1 lap in, but he's not going to have the pace to be able to set a decent lap. 50 seconds here, not enough time for 2 laps, and this is his out lap, so we'll see what he's able to do here.
High side, carves it down in turn 2.
I like that. That's not a bad idea, trying to cut some time off of it. Now what's he going to do? He's on the bottom of the track, slides all the way back up. This could be very interesting. We could see clips the line there, and that's going to do it.
Yep, he's done. Gonzo for the 67 of Patrick Connell with 20 seconds remaining.
Interesting entrance there into turn 1 and 2, entering high and diving all the way down to the bottom, very late apex there. So that might work in the race if you want to look for an overtake, but maybe not on a qualifying lap.
Overtake? I don't think I've ever said that. Overtake.
Really?
No. I'm gonna write that down.
Look at me adding new words to your racing vocabulary.
That's a pretty basic word too. I'm just stupid.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
All right.
What do you say? Going for the pass?
Yeah, battle, pass. I don't know.
Come up with something. I get overtake from the Frenchies and the F1 guys. Oh, what a bloody overtake that was.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup for feature number 2. This one's going to come at Las Vegas. It's going to be River Page in the number 24, leading with the green flag. William Schmidt, Billy Schmidt on the outside of number 1. Your fast 4 is going to be inside line, the number 77 of Joey Beck and Nathan McLaughlin in the 5-7. Making up your top 5 is going to be the number 88 of Marty Schmela. Outside, Everett Couts OG and the number 38 and Daniel Mosteller and Chase Modzalewski side by side in row number 4. Your final top 10, row number 5, is going to be our first ever Asphalt Official Series winner in the 99 of Yahir Rodriguez and Aaron Shogal in the number 91. Jason Beckman in the 14 and Braden Holt in the 42 make up your first 6 rows.
Chagall. That's an interesting. We haven't called his name yet.
We did in race 1. Talladega, he did pretty dang good.
Yeah, he was at the front of the field at Talladega. I did notice that. Some big names coming from outside of the top 10 here, though, as well. Austin Mitchell, Josh Kenyon. Expect to see these guys at the front. Davian Tobin, Ryan Wayne. Some of these guys starting in near the back of the field compared to the front will be working their way up here if they can avoid the wrecks.
We're rolling.
We are rolling. 1 to green. Schmela's not rolling. Still not rolling. There he goes.
All right, you've had a look at the scoring tower. Who do you got your eye on today, Mr. Savignano?
I'm going to look for, I'm going to be basic here, but starting in P7, I'm looking for Daniel M. Mostetler, Mr. Demos, to make his way through the few cars in front of him very quickly here.
I bet you he'll be up at the top spot within 10 laps, but it's going to be River Page leading to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, feature number 2 about to set sail. The Toyota's leading them from the front. A first Chevy back there in third, and Joey Beck side by side, waiting on the flag stand. It's time to kick some asphalt. Let's get it. 1 to green.
Very interesting start there.
Cold tires.
Tight already. Turn 3 and 4. It's Marty Schmela, Demo stuck in the middle there as the top 3 start to pull away single file. Up front leading lap 1, it is Joey Beck. My apologies, River Page. My apologies, William Schmidt.
It's Billy Schmidt, top of the boards in the number 79. The pole sitter, River Page, falls back into the catbird seat in P2. Joey Beck right behind him, going to ride on board with him through the transition to turn number 2.
Start for the top 3. Meanwhile, behind them, it is a dogfight for Nathan McLaughlin on back. Schmela and Mosteller still side by side.
Two laps in the books. William Schmidt has led them both. Here comes Mosteller. He was your pick to win it. He is currently inside the top 5 and looking for more. Rolling the top side, the only car out there, and he's looking to take the spot away for that 4th position from the number 57 and Nathan McLaughlin down the Nellis straightaway. We got one down on the inside line, coming back up into traffic into turn number 3.
Yeah, other than the little kerfuffle in the back. Oh, there goes Joey Beck getting loose back up into the field.
Oh.
It's Demos going around and into the wall, and my glory pick is gone just like that.
Oh, man.
Wow, that happened so fast. It was just Joey Beck lost it a little bit pushing. I was saying the guys staying out late in qualifying, testing how far they could push the throttle. Joey Beck decided to test it in the race, and he is paying for it now.
Yep, your glory pick looked like he was trying to fill the glory hole and unfortunately got spun around. Let's go ahead and see what happened to Daniel Mosteller and Mr. Beck.
I love it, Robbie. I love it.
Glory hole reference. That's the first time I've ever said that. Oh, yeah, Joey Beck just got loose off of turn 4, comes back up into McLaughlin. He's going to be pissed. Always is.
Yeah, just trying to forced a little bit too much throttle there. Car got too slippery and overcorrected it, and looks like everybody coming down pit road here, unless we're getting a fake out. But no, it looks like one car stays on. Everyone's committing to pit road here this early. It's going to be Craig Williams deciding to stay on the track, as well as your new leader is going to be
Everett Counts.
Everett Counts. So 2 cars out of the entire 43 car field decide to stay on track there at lap 4. I honestly, if you're far back in the field, that's not a terrible choice.
No.
Get in the track position there. I'm not opposed to that.
Absolutely not. Top 7, go ahead and stay out onto the speedway. Condor, thank you for resubscribing. 9 months, baby.
There we go.
Everett Counts, Craig Williams, Davian Tobin, Jacob Delgado, Jonathan Green, Patrick Connell, Zachariah Cartledge, all elected to stay off of pit lane. Austin Mitchell, William Schmidt, River Page, Nathan McLaughlin, Marty Schmela, Joey Beck are going to be your top 7 coming off the pit lane.
Is there a fast repair?
I don't know. I forgot.
I think there's got to be, because Joey Beck, my guess, would have lost a lot more positions, and he's got the fenders back on that race car. It looks clean, so I think there's a fast repair. Yeah, his car looks clean, so.
How many grams of caffeine is in this damn energy drink?
What you drinking?
A bucked up energy. Cherry candy.
Probably a lot. I'm more of a Red Bull guy, but I know that bucked up stuff is good.
I take 400 milligrams of caffeine right as soon as I wake up and I go work out. It's that woke AF stuff from Bucked Up Energy.
Yep.
So, my heart, you know?
Yeah, you got to follow the product line. I'm with it.
You got to. You want to go 1 to green? Yeah.
Yeah, we got enough cars. Let's go 1 to green.
Let's go 1 to green.
So if we got that fast repair, we could see Demos back up here in this field here pretty soon. We'll see.
Let's see where he's at. Mosteller is still on pit lane. He's coming off now. Brand new race car.
He decided not to fix damage. No, he's got a clean car. So Mosteller took a fast repair. He's just going to be having to work his way through the back of the field now in that 87 beautiful Nationwide.
That is a pretty car, isn't it?
It's a nice, it's a good looking car.
Your top 10 as it stands right now: Everett Counts, Craig Williams, Davian Tobin, Jacob Delgado, Jonathan Green, Zachariah Cartledge, Austin Mitchell, all on old tires, just a couple laps on him. William Schmidt, the first car that came down pit lane, P8. P9 is going to be River Page in your top 10, the 5-7, and Nathan McLaughlin.
Schmidt on back is going to be the one to look for. I don't think 4 laps on green is going to be enough to have a difference in tire wear, but these guys are new to the front of the field, so let's see how they are going to work together. And as we saw at the initial restart, those guys single filed up and pulled away very quickly. Let's see what these new front runners decide to do here on this restart.
Everett Counts is the control car on the inside line, and number 38 to the virtual Geico restart. Then we go one more time. Green flag. Oh my gosh, shake up already outside the top 7. 3 wide.
Billy Schmidt, the new tires, looking to pay advantage or pay some dividends there. Goes 3 wide to the top. He's going to gain a whole row of positions in it. 517, Jonathan Green gets turned in a big one. Joey Beck getting re-involved in that late. Instead of hitting the brakes there, it just clicked back onto him, so he looks like he's going to be done for the night, and a lot more.
A lot more indeed.
Let's see what happened there. It started with Jonathan Green, and that looks like River Page and Jonathan Green. Looks like Jonathan just didn't even know he was there. That's what happens when you go 4 wide into turn 1. And he's running a bucked up scheme, just as we talked about.
Damn it! Whoa, Robertson. No, Robertson! Mason Robertson wants one heck of a save. I want to watch that from the outside.
seeing this right, Thomas Milcavige, P1.
You're seeing it right, but he is a lap ahead of everybody, so
That'll do it.
it's not going to count. I don't know how he got an extra lap.
I will go ahead and radio them. Thomas Milcavige, you are a lap ahead of the lead lap cars. No, now he's on pit road. Okay. He's on pit road now. You guys should be good.
Okay, sick. Thank you for handling that.
Yeah, it looks like he's not going anywhere either. The engine was not fired, so something happened there with Thomas Milcavige, but right now our standing leader behind the pace car is going to be Everett Couts and Davian Tobin are the front row. Craig Williams, Jacob Delgado, and Billy Schmidt in the top 5.
Schmidt picked up 4 spots.
Yeah, that move to the outside paid dividends there at the restart. So that's 2 starts now where about 2 to 3 rows back, it just cars going in every which direction. So I'm curious to see what happens from this point forward, if we can settle these restarts down and get through turn 1. It allowed the top 3 to pull away there at that original start, and that yellow came too quickly to see what would develop up front that time. But if we can get subtle, or stay subtle through this restart, I believe we will have more cars battling for a race win here.
Well, right now we have 23 on the lead lap. The caboose is the number 39 of Thomas Milcavige. Yep, getting some intel from the Twitch chat. Jonathan Green saying, I legit had no idea Paige was down there.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he was going to apex the corner, and Paige was diving in to make it 4 wide on the inside, which it's honestly both of their faults at that point, in my opinion. That's just not really a smart racing IQ move from River Page. But hey, if you have a door and you see it, why not go through it? So you can't blame him for that, and just Jonathan Green just for not seeing him down there. Went to go apex the corner and couldn't because there was metal there.
Also, I think in iRacing, your spotter won't say 4 wide.
No, he won't. I don't even know what he says, to be honest with you. I believe if you download spotter packs, they will say second car from the top or second car from the bottom, something like that. Spotter packs will let you know, but the basic iRacing spotter won't. As the pace car off, and we are back under green here. Looks like a lot more subtle of a restart. Let's get to the backstretch this time, boys.
Green in the bucked up 517 back out onto the speedway as the leaders rip through the gears in turns 1 and 2.
Quickly single file there. Everett Couts pulling 5-6 car lengths away now. 3 wide behind them. It's Delgado, Shmela, and Jim Blaney on the inside. Shmela's going to squeeze it through the middle, and looks like he's going to make the pass on both of them. By the time we get to turn 1, he clears Jim Blaney all the way down.
Barely. That 34, he's pretty daggone good at these mile and a halves. He's got a shot, and again, as soon as I say anything, he's up into the fence. We're going to be able to say Green is going to be a single car accident, but Jim Planey in the liquid death number 34 gets a helping hand from the iRacing gods, gets a hood repopulated, but he's going to fall all the way to the back as we stay Green coming to lap 13 this time.
Very unfortunate for their Jim Planey. That just happens so fast like most racing incidents do, but here we go. We are 3 wide for the lead. It's Billy Schmidt. Looking to the bottom, Everett Couch stuck in the middle of a sandwich between him, Davian Tobin. Schmidt is working the bottom line. He's going to clear them both and slide up the track in a beautiful racing move from William Schmidt.
Those 4 tires definitely, like you've been saying, are paying dividends, but Davian Tobin in number 65 right behind him. Let's go ahead and ride on board with 3rd place Tobin.
That's a great car to ride on board here in this scenario. Stuck in the middle of these 2 beautiful white race cars, a Toyota and a Ford and a Chevy, all 3 up here, so very different manufacturers. And he's working that top lane, staying with Everett Couch on the bottom line here, as the bottom is normally the faster line than some of these mile and a halves, but as we see, like Vegas, Kansas, and a couple others on the schedule, you can get that middle and top lane working and get some exit speed off the corner, and especially if you get cars to help you out up there.
We've got some door banging outside the top 5, but everybody up here all close within each other, 2nd to 6th, under a blanket. As now we have the number 31 of Tommy Skedaddle back there in the fight, trying to catch up in the top 5. Craig Williams in the Caterpillar yellow machine right there knocking on the door, getting underneath the number 65 of Davian Tobin, who is sliding on the outside groove. Our current race leader of William Schmidt has a tire advantage as we have a couple cars in the fence in the back. Ryan Wayne right in the middle of it. River Page in the number 24, loose up in front of him, headed into turn number 3.
Tons of action going on in this racetrack. My golden pick here, Daniel Mosteller back in the top 10, working his way through this kind of sort of second field of 5 cars here. It's the first 5 and then the second 5 bunched together, and then behind them the rest of the field, and there's racing all throughout, and a big wreck up front. 2 cars are going to come back onto the track. It's Skedaddle involved, and they're able to keep it away there somehow, just 2 cars, and we stay green. But that's going to allow the front 4 to break away more than a quarter now on Austin Mitchell's P5.
Austin Mitchell finally had some breathing room, no pressure from behind, but the fast 4 all under a blanket, nose to tail. Now looking to the inside, Davian Tobin following the march through the field to the number 88 of Marty Schmela, into turn number 1, down to the inside, trying to get the pass underneath the number 38 of Everett Couts. All day NYC, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to Asphalt Media. Side by side for second spot, Marty Schmela with the power. He's got his manufacturer teammate of Davian Tobin and pushed him down the Nellis backstretch into turn number 3. Everett Couts now on the top side.
So much going on this green flag track right now. There's racing all the way back to just outside of the top 10. There's a good 6 cars bunched together, and up front they are going at it. Everywhere on this track we're getting racy. Contact down the front stretch between JT Ferran and Ryan Wayne there. They're able to keep it together.
Yeah, currently right now watching the battle for the 8th position, being held right now by, it looks like JT Curran, who's throwing the block. No, that's the 11 on the outside, the number 24 of Daniel Mosteller. In front of it is this lap car, the number 24 of River Page, throwing the block on Ryan Wayne. So you got to think, what are you doing, buddy? But it sorts him out, gets him single file. So might have settled the chaos.
One of the most impressive drivers we've had here recently is River Page, so I'm not surprised he's blocking as a lap car, and Ryan Wayne, that's not okay. Okay, well. And a nice vulgar statement to follow that up from Ryan Wayne over the radio. So that'll take care of that lap car.
Unfortunate for Mr. Wayne. This is some of his best racetracks. He picked this one in the adult Discord. Hopefully he has the fast spare in his pocket.
Yeah, he should be able to make his way back up. As we go back up here to the front 4. Top 5, Austin Mitchell gaining a lot of ground now back on this front 4 here. He's now back to the rear end of Davian Tobin here for the 4th position. And it looks like Austin Mitchell's got some tires here. He's gained a lot of ground here as we've been working our way through the field.
Yeah, Austin Mitchell is a winner here at Las Vegas. It came in the Truck Series. The Xfinity cars, he has 0 wins here at Las Vegas. But right now on the charge, looking for 4th spot, taking it from the number 65. He's going to do it on the top side, or at least going to attempt it here into turn 2. Nice run, he's got it.
Good execution there from Austin Mitchell to get into the fast 4. Now making gains on the car in front of him is Everett Couts, also on old tires. So Marty Schmela, William Schmidt on new tires, Couts on old tires, and then Austin Mitchell behind him, I believe, also pitted with the now leaders. So one of these top 4 cars on old tires and holding his own as the 87 Nationwide Daniel Mosteller Chevy Chevy Camaro. Up into P5 now, and now Mitchell into the wall, and he's going to go to the bottom, and Mitchell looking for P4.
Easy day for Demos. He's going to try to take 2. Number 38, that white car on the outside, did not come down pit lane on caution number 1. Coming to 2s on the board, 22 laps to go. And now Austin Mitchell going to fall in line behind Daniel Mosteller, riding on the rear view of the 87.
Mitchell trying to find the fast lane here, and if it's me, I'm following Demos to the front here, and that's exactly what he does, staying on the bottom. Demos is going to clear both. Now that leaves Austin Mitchell side by side, and Everett's going to get the run down the backstretch. But he's into the wall into turn 3.
Oh yeah, he's got a little too close to that outside safer barrier, entering the corner. That's going to cost him some track position, and more importantly, the momentum. He's going to have to bring it back within the next couple of laps, but they're going to be single file behind the number 79 of William Schmidt.
Schmidt has now pulled away to a solid 10 to 15 car length lead here on Marty Schmela in P2. It's Demos all the way back up into the podium spots, P3. Austin Mitchell 4th to Everett Couts, who, after hitting the wall, has stayed in the draft. He seems to be holding his own there in P5.
Let's go through this field. Not much going on, not much action. Long run, 20 laps. Do you think that there's an opportunity, Mr. Savignano, to save tires and make a late run, or is it a little bit too far gone?
I think all the cars that are on the new tires have already just made the full commitment to push. The likes of Demos and Austin Mitchell I'm thinking of mainly here. Of course, the leader now, William Schmidt, still building his lead, so I'm not sure if he's trying to save yet or not, but knowing how field this spread is now, I'm definitely going into tire saving mode here, trying to get as much out of this rubber as I can. Hoping that we stay green here. If I go in to start saving tires and the yellow comes out, that's going to be pretty unfortunate, but this field is very spread out right now, so definitely from a driver's standpoint, I'm starting to think saving tires here. But it might be a little too late for some of these guys who've already decided to commit to the pushing strategy. Their tire temps are too high already. So it's just it's a give and take sort of relationship with the rubber here, Robbie.
Oh, I get it, buddy. Right now it's a 1.3 second gap to second place Marty Schmela in the number 88. He's got Daniel Mosteller in the 87 back there in third. Fourth place, your fast four is the number 33 of Austin Mitchell. Everett Couch finally starting to fall off. You see him starting to drift up and fade up into that high line into turns 1 and 2 to perhaps save some of those tires. So I know you pointed out that, 3 laps under green to start this race and then having everybody come down pit lane, those 3 laps really weren't going to make a difference. But here with 20 laps on these tires on the tire run right now, you're starting to see the fall off.
Yeah, it's looking like it. I'm starting to think that with the such aggressive initial race start that everybody had, he got his tire temps up pretty high within those first 4 laps. So having to go through a heat cycle while everyone got some fresh rubber probably caused some damage, more damage than I thought it would. But he is starting to fade here, just barely though. He's holding on.
1.5 seconds, now 1.6 seconds is the gap from first and second, Schmidt and Schmela. Battling for that second position, being held by Schmela in the number 87. Daniel Mosteller in third, and Austin Mitchell on the outside, riding on board with fourth place. Austin Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell choosing to run that second groove inlet sort of slit that you see in the track there. Not all the way up to the wall, but not completely committing to the middle lane either. So he's kind of in the middle ground there. He's doing it again here in turn 3, a little bit higher this time, now into the top lane. But he's holding his own there in P4 compared to the 2 guys in front of him. Seem to be stuck to the white line. Demos and Schmela are riding the bottom, and rumor has it around the 1.5 miles that the bottom lane will save the tires. But as we now see Schmela trying to switch his line up, and Demos the only one committed to the bottom. So these cars are searching the track now, is trying to find the clean asphalt and trying to find some grip for these wearing tires.
Where is the grip? Where would it be? I'm always the guy that's running up there like 1.5 feet away from the outside wall, and I stay there the entire race. Where would you be right now?
After such a long green flag run like this, normally I've already committed to the top, but if you can get the car down and stick to the bottom, that's probably where I'm going to want to be for now. Just judging by how strung out this field is, I have a feeling this is going to stay green for a while. So I think the guys starting to work their way to the top are getting a little impatient and just wanting to find a little bit of speed while they can, hoping that another caution comes out, and when they get that fresh rubber, they know where all the grip is. But if you are able to stick that top lane up against the wall, you will have corner exit speed, as we see here, like Schmela pulling on Demos, and he's going to clear him. It just does use a little bit more right side tire. It puts a lot more heat into those right sides, just a lot more condensing of the tire in the top lane compared to the bottom, whereas the left sides are more grabbing on the angle of the track to turn the car forward.
Is there progressive banking here at Las Vegas, or do you know?
I believe not. I'm not sure. I know Kansas is progressive banking, and this race is a lot like Kansas, but I personally think Kansas is a little bit better. Just for how cookie cutter it is, I'm going to say I don't think it's progressive banking, but don't count me on that.
Well, we have a new car back into the second position, coming to 11 laps to go. This time it's the 87 of Daniel Mosteller, who was involved in an early caution. The only caution that we've had so far tonight. The number 87 still feeling the pressure back behind him from Marty Schmela.
And he has stuck, the 87 has stuck the white line this whole green flag run, and you're starting to see that pay dividends for him now. It's Schmela and Mitchell jumped to the top to experiment a little bit, and like I said earlier, I think they experimented a little too early, as now Austin Mitchell, you're going to notice it's going to be a lot harder for him to get to the bottom of the racetrack. Just after a few green flag laps running the top there, your car will not want to turn anymore to get to the bottom of the track, so we will likely see Austin Mitchell here stuck in the middle of the top lane here, not able to get down to the bottom.
I don't know how the leader's doing it, but he's clicking off faster laps than anybody else out there. He does have a clean racetrack in front of him. Nothing from behind to keep him anxious, but he's just running consistent lap times, and he's gapping the field. It looks like corner entry is where he makes up the most ground to extend that gap. And then on corner exit, it looks like the 87 closes in just a little bit, but it's nothing compared to what William Schmidt's doing on entry, so we'll see.
Yeah, Billy Schmidt just running the cookie cutter racing line around this track here, just keeping it high off the exits, dropping down. You see he's not using the below the apron on the front stretch. That wears your tires a little bit. That change in elevation will use a little bit more rubber than staying on the racing surface, and he's able to stick the bottom white line here and drift up out of the exit. The goal is to get the wheel straight as quickly as possible, and most of the time, if you can carry the right speed, once you get back on the throttle after the apex of the corner, you can just straighten the wheel and the car will turn itself for the rest of the corner. And that seems to be what Schmidt is doing. Is I'm going to ride on board with him now, but that is the goal, especially when it comes to tire saving. If you can get that wheel straight, it seems weird holding a straight wheel through the corner, but you can turn the car with just the gas pedal. As you see it here with William Schmidt, trying to work the wheel back to straight as quickly as possible. You see him making adjustments back to the middle and then sort of quickly back to the left to try and turn the car a little bit, but he's keeping a fairly straight wheel here. Getting a little loose off the floor there. Yeah,
loose is fast, and he sure is fast. Now extends the gap to 2 seconds as second and third continue to be in a gridlock. Marty Schmela and Daniel Mostello. Let's go back through the field. We got a hornet's nest back here for the top 5.
6 to go now. I am, as William is doing, on full push mode here. If we're not going to get a yellow, I'm going to make sure that we use all the rubber that's on the tires, and William is continuing to grow that gap, showing how the speed of his car here and how well he did do saving tires in that 20-lap run. He's probably able to push a little harder than these guys that have been trying to catch him.
Currently watching the battle for 6th spot being held by Jacob Delgado and Davian Tobin. Right back behind him, the number 48 of Tyler Hunter. Jarrett Strystick back into the picture. Top 10, up 22 spots from the start of this race, the number 11 of JT Curran.
A couple two-car battles throughout the midst of this field, but Austin Mitchell, and it's now Everett Counts, has caught Austin Mitchell again. As we can see, Mitchell's been able to work his way back down to the bottom of the racetrack now, but look how loose he is getting off of turn 4.
Oh, yeah.
As I said, it's going to be a problem for him to be able to stick the bottom of the racetrack with that car now, just after running a few laps like that on the high side. Some animosity in front of them, it looks like, between Schmela and Mosteller. I saw Schmela a little loose there on the front stretch.
Anna Mosteller.
Anna Mosteller, that's a good one.
Single file for second and third. We got blocks being thrown. Davian Tobin, the number 39 of Ryan Wayne, who's not currently on the lead lap, gets down to his inside in turn number 3. Davian Tobin stays up to the top side. And 3 cars under a blanket back behind him. Jacob Delgado, Tyler Hunter, and Jarrett Strystick in that yellow Pennzoil number 43 Dark Horse Ford Mustang with 4 laps to go. We got to have a caution. We have a side-by-side battle into turn 1 between Austin Mitchell and Everett Counts.
Yeah, going back through the field, it looks like our yellow is going to come from the front here. It is pretty subtle all the way back. If someone can get side by side here, like we see with Austin Mitchell in this lap car, things could get interesting here as we come to get 3 to go.
Lap cars.
The Walmart between him and P2 here right now.
Yeah, 2.5 seconds. Is the
Mason
current gap.
Mason Robertson was the lap car that Mitchell and Jackson Byes just passed. I'm watching Mitchell now, and he is sliding up very quickly, and behind him, it's Jackson Byes into the wall. Good save there. But you can just tell Mitchell is struggling to get to the bottom of the track, and when he does, the car does not want to stay there as he's loose again out of 4. I think he is out of rubber, Robert.
2 laps to go.
2 to go. It looks like the interesting battles here, Demos and Marty Schmela patient here from Shmela, looking to stalk his prey and make the right move at the right time here. He's been single file looking at that nationwide sticker for about 10 laps, and there he goes to the bottom. Demas is going to give it.
Oh, we got a lap car slow in front of the battle for second. But your race leader, William Schmidt, who came down pit lane, started in the 10th position on the restart. Is going to take him to the white flag. 1 lap to go for William Schmidt. Whoa! Reckon that's Mason Robertson, a lap car, not going to be for track position. But this race is official. Battling for second, tough. Nose to tail, the number 87 of Daniel Marceller with the advantage. The 88, nothing he can do. But it's going to be the number 79. William Schmidt leads him out of turn number 4. He's going to win Xfinity Series night race number 2 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. William Schmidt, Billy Schmidt is your race winner.
Domination, Robbie, the only word I have for that. We got 1 caution. He pulled out 2 seconds and held that gap for the entirety of that 44-lap race. Fantastic drive there from Willie Schmidt.
Not only did he hold it, he built on that gap.
Yeah, he was growing that gap the whole time, doing a great job saving his tires, holding the same consistent line the whole race. The second you start experimenting is when the tires start to go. So he didn't even have to experiment with that 2-second lead, and hopefully you can drag him up in the booth here. But I appreciate you allowing me to commentate with you. I think I'm going to run this short track race.
You do your thing, buddy. Thank you very much for coming in here. Good luck in the next one. So Anthony Savignano going to be done for in the booth as the number 79 of William Schmidt going to burn it down here in Sin City. The boring race, you know. William Schmidt, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Full-on domination out of that number 79 Toyota Supra tonight. Led almost every single lap. Once you got back on that restart, you were able to pick up like 10 spots in a matter of 4 laps, and you never looked back. Why were you so much better? Were you cheating? Would you pass technical inspection?
No comment, but... But yeah, I mean, I had a really good time out here. I mean, Vegas is one of my favorite tracks, so I enjoy being out here. It's naturally a track I'm drawn to. I'm from the West Coast, so of course I'm drawn to it, but yeah, it's always a track I've loved. It's a track I've ran probably the most on iRacing in terms of 1.5 miles, so I'm fairly experienced here, and I love the Xfinity cars on 1.5 miles. They're honestly really underrated. They're a ton of fun. So I just kind of went out there and did what I knew, and I ended up pulling like a 2.5-second gap on Demos.
Where are you from?
California.
What part of California from?
Ventura County. It's about an hour-ish from LA.
Oh, nice. Right on. Well, another win for old Willie Schmidt in the number 79. While we have you on the horn, buddy, is there anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, of course. First and foremost, I want to thank you for putting this on. I want to thank the field for putting on a good race and the fans for sticking it out.
Old Billy Schmidt gets the race win here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're going to switch things up. We're going short track racing. The session is live right now. If you guys would like to join, search Asphalt Media in the hosted sessions. Password is Asphalt for all of our password protected races. I'm seeing double. Okay? I'm sweating everywhere. My big toe, stinky. Soaked. Absolutely soaked. It's hot. Nice job, William. Way to get the win, buddy. Session is live. Xfinity Series at Indianapolis Raceway Park, a.k.a. Lucas Oil IRP. They've been running this in the officials this week, so I expect everybody that comes in here is going to have a good time. It's going to be nice and clean. well. Probably going to be another short one or another small one. Adam Tejan's in here. Anthony Savignano, Chuck Craw, Chuck Modzalewski, or Chase Modzalewski, Everett Couts, Jackson Byes, Joey Beck, Jonathan Green, Matthew Post, Brian Post, Wesley Napier, and Zachariah Cartledge. There we go. Connor Popplewell, Daniel Mosteller, Jackson Byes, Jarrett Strystick, Jonathan Green, JT Curran, Ryan Wayne, all loaded into the sim. Apparently we have an ARCA driver in here, Connor Popplewell. Papui. Whoops. Dudes are dicking around. Here's Demos making the most. Everett Couts top of the boards, the number 38. Anthony Savignano, who is just up in the booth with us just a few moments ago. And the Menards, number 18 tonight. It's going to be a small field, boys. There's Adam Tejan. Apparently that's what he looks like. Handsome fella. Kart and legend car driver. How about that? Adam Tejan, two-time winner. Both came at Charlotte on the Roval configuration. And here's JT Curran, one of the short track guys, the number 11. One of the OGs of the Asphalt Official Series. 7 in the sim, 11 on the paint scheme tonight. Ryan Wayne, the number 39 machine. Joey Beck in the 7s, currently third quick. Just 6/100ths off leader pace, Everett Couts. Whoa. Here's Chase Modzalewski. One race win in the Asphalt Official Series, running the number 15 Dark Horse Ford Mustang tonight. Paying homage to, is that Joey Logano? Can't remember. Jacob Delgado in the 8s. Jackson Byes in the Subway number 19 Toyota Supra. Zachariah Cartledge in the number 74. Bandit Racing, Dark Horse Ford Mustang. Wesley Napier in the number 95 Crown Royal Apple Dark Horse. Woo! 2 minutes. We have 20 drivers loaded up into the sim. I'm going to go ahead and advance the session. I'm feeling dangerous. We got enough. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take a shower. You could probably tilt my computer chair over from all the swampus that I have, and you could probably fill up a shot glass with all the sweat that would fall off. That's disgusting. What is wrong with me? All right, qualifying. We're going to be let out by, it looks like the number 74, Zachariah Cartledge. I want to say thank you to all the new followers that we have today. All Day New York City, Condor with a resubscription, 9 months now. Kart Racer 17 on TikTok. Thank you very much for being here. Midwest Killa and Jennifer Jonathan. As the number 74 up to speed, riding on board with Zachariah Cartledge. Cartledge, lap number 1. Delta Rider 406, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to ASPHALT Media. Cartledge, P3. Excuse me. Flatulence. Tell you what, Everett Couch was fastest in practice. He's rolling that top groove. Out of turn number 4 on lap number 2. 21.90 lap 1. Lap 2 just a little bit slower, but he's still going to be fast enough. Just 1/100th off pace is Joey Beck. Here's the number 39 of Ryan Wayne. Ryan Wayne, Peen. Peen. I said Peen. Disgusting. Jacob Delgado in the 8s. Jarrett Strystick, P10. On lap number 1. Out of turn 4, the Pennzoil number 43 across the stripe. And that's where he's going to stay, P10. one of the OGs in the Asphalt Official Series. He hasn't been to victory lane in over a year. He would love to do it tonight to close out the Wednesday Special. He's got 50 laps to get it done. iRacing official pace car dives to pit lane, 2x2 behind the number 38 of Ever Counts. Let's put a ribbon on it. Mustang on the inside, Chevy on the outside. It's time to light the fires and kick the tires, but most importantly, let's kick some asphalt for the final time in the Wednesday Special. Four wide. Door banging, tri-stick. A lot of cars sliding up. Lap number 1 is going to belong to the fastest competitor in practice and qualifying Ever Counts. Quick laps. Gotta stay anxious, you gotta stay hungry. Nose to tail for the race leader, number 87 fades up the center of the corner, now gets it back down to the inside on the exit of turn number 2. Very close to the outside wall. Drifts up again, heavy entry. Might want to take some notes for a little bit later on in the run. Popplewell in the 17, still working on the prowl. This time takes a peek to the inside of number 77 of Joey Beck for 3rd. And now he's going to make his move. Popplewell to the inside in turn number 1. Slow corners, very patient on the throttle, the 17, but the 77 fires back now, rolls over into turn number 3. Popplewell up to 3rd. Anthony Savignano finally gets clear of the outside car. Chase Modzelewski in the 15. The 99, though, Adam Tejan, road course specialist here, a kart racer and a Legends driver in that number 99, up inside the top 10. Nice carve through the apex, gets down to the inside. Savignano blocks defensive line on corner exit. Chuck Crawl up into the fence back behind him. Big battle back here. Oh, Chuck Crawl all by himself in the 23. Goes around, keeps it off the inside retaining wall. Gonna lose 3-4 spots because of that miscue. But he's able to keep it straight and keep it going. Popplewell gaining ground on the second place battle, the first place battle as well, between the 87 of Daniel Mostel and the 38 of Ever Counts. Riding on the rear view of the race leader. Little bit of a burp on the throttle there from the race leader of Counts. Really starting to feel the pressure. Mosteller gets to the inside, almost gives him a shove. How quickly these laps are being turned. 20% of the way through the race. Single file, boring ass race to this point. I'm bored as hell. Let's bring back jousting in real time. Now we see a diamond pattern being ran by the number 38 of Ever Counts. Nothing Daniel Mosteller can do. Try a different line, search for slow pace, clean air. In turns 1 and 2, now following the line of the race leader of Ever Counts. Popplewell, clearance back behind him to the 4th position of Joey Beck, who is now under fire from the 18 of Anthony Savignano. Savignano better into turn 3 than what Beck is, but powering off the corner is the 7s of Joey Beck. Turn one again, you can see the 18 slides out, gets the right rear, is a little bit unstable there on corner entry. Oh, the race leader blinking, the number 38 of Evercouts. Somebody do something! Popplewell, hurry! Make it fun! Savignano, do something! Sliding now, tires becoming a factor for the number 87. And now lap traffic to handle for the race leader. Working the same exact groove, mirroring the move of the race leader, is Daniel Mosteller. Shoots it up to the outside. See the 38 fade up the racetrack again. Blocking the line, corner exit belongs to the 87. Strystick's gonna get in the way. Gets down to the inside groove, left the line open on the outside. The 38's gonna try to fill the gap, and he does. Strystick out of the way, lap down naturally. I thought this was going to be fun. I think it might be fun for these two. Popplewell's probably having a pretty good time, waiting on a yellow flag. He's carving in. He's been the fastest car out there for the past 7 laps. In third, now you see him into the picture. Popplewell just a second back to the P2 car of Daniel Mosteller. Lap number 21 this time. Evercouts and number 38 has led every single one so far. This has been the race the entire time. 30 laps to go. It's so dang hard to pass. All right, we'll never run this car and track combo again. Okay, I learned my lesson. Go back through the field. Nobody's even close to anybody. Let's see. We've got a battle back here between Schmela, who has damage, the 517. Jonathan Green, side-by-side action between Delgado and Wesley Napier, who's rolling that bottom groove, also blinking. Damn, everybody's blinking. 88 sideways on corner exit. Chuck Crawl desperately needs a caution. Here's our race leaders. Right now, the 87 of Mosteller is forcing the 38 to push the pace. Keeping it within hand's reach. 2 seconds back to Connor Popplewell. Mosteller shoots to the outside. Nothing. And just like that, halfway, 25 down, 25 up. .2 of a second, less than a car length between first and second. Falling back now is the 17 of Connor Popwell, currently under fire from the number 18 of Anthony Savignano. In this lime green Mobile Go Menards 18 Toyota Supra. Oh, he's going to get right to the back bumper, riding on board with Savignano. You can see the leaders have to deal with that lap car. Cartilage now. Looked like Popwell got a little bit out of the groove, and it's going to open the door for the 18, who's going to get wheel-to-wheel on corner exit. But the power off's going to belong to the 1-7 on the outside of Connor Popwell into turn 3. Savignano shoots it downstairs. And clean pass so far, but fighting back, not ready to concede the position just yet, is Popwell on the outside. Asphalt slider slides up in front of Popwell, falls back to 4th. Crawl trying to stay out of the way. We have a 3-wide battle of lap cars up in front of the battle for the lead. Couts gets around Chuck Crawl. Still side by side between the 88 of Marty Schmela and Zachariah Cartledge. Cartledge comes up, gets loose off corner exit, gets down and out of the way. Oh, Schmela sideways, right in front of the leader. And Schmela goes around.
Caution, yellow flag.
I make up the rules. So a spin by Marty Schmela, going to bring out the yellow flag. Let's see what happened to him at speed, right in front of the leaders. Pretty simple. All the leaders on pit lane, being led by the number 38 of Ever Counts. Should be 4 tires and full of virtual Sunoco fuel for everybody. Ben All-Star Miller, thank you very much for the resubscription. 2 months in a row, baby. Let's do it. Count wins the race off the pit lane. The 87 of Daniel Mosteller. 2nd and 3rd is going to be right where he was when he came down pit lane of Anthony Savignano. Booty looking good. I did some booty licking. Oh yeah, baby. I've done that before. Not my favorite. Tangy, you know? A little too much seasoning, if you know what I mean. Ricky Jr. 1992. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to National Media, and happy 32nd birthday to you, Ricky. Happy birthday, Ricky Jr. Oh, Chuck Crawl, what are you doing? Come on, Chuck. Olivia with the subscription, second month in a row. We live like 10 minutes away from each other. Let's go, Olivia. Oh, Ricky Jr., it's not your birthday. Nah, you know what? I'm sure it was at one point. Happy belated. Happy birthday, Ricky Jr. All right, lights are out on the iRacing official pace cards. 1 to green this time. Bro Duck saying if Zachariah wins, we will make him a cheesecake. What kind of cheese are you going to use? Fromunda? Good old-fashioned Fromunda cheese. All right, so as it stands, it's going to be Everett Counts, Danny Mosteller, Anthony Saviano, Ryan Wayne, your fast four. Top 5, Connor Popowell, the Arca driver. Adam Tejan, Chase Modzalewski, Jacob Delgado, Zachariah Carlos, Jonathan Green, your top 10. Two by two through the virtual Geico restart zone we go. Everett Counts fires off, green flag. Great view for the restart. Backing up, Tejan throwing the bumper on the number 39 of Ryan Wayne. 3 wide in the 7s. Joey Beck trying to get to the inside of Jacob Delgado. Very delicate position as the number 15. And Chase Modzalewski gets loose on corner exit. Oh, Mostello with the slide job up in front of the number 38. Everett Counts fires back with the cross up on the exit turn number 2. Here comes Saviano into 3. Saviano to the inside. Mostello doesn't want him there. Oh, Saviano sideways. Back up into the fence. Opens the door for the number 17 Arca driver, Connor Popowell. Fast 4, nose to tail, side by side, back there for 7th. Joey Beck in the 7s, and now the 8s of Jacob Delgado. Clear, while Modzalewski still trying to fire underneath the number 39 of Ryan Wayne. Saviano again, a little bit cooked on the exit turn number 2. 4. 1's on the board, 11 laps to go. Bro Duck, I got like a 2200 iRating or something like that. I'm not very good. Whoa. Now this lead pack, if there weren't any cars up in front of these guys that are lap cars, because that restart, unless there was a wreck, this racetrack should be clean. So we should see a good battle at the end with less than 10 laps to go this time by. 9 to go, being led by Everett Counts, one of the guys that's been here for years. Hasn't been to victory lane in over a year. Daniel Mosteller in the catbird seat in that black number 87 wins almost everything. Looking to get another one tonight. Separation back to 3rd in that lime green number 18 of Anthony Saviano. 8 laps to go. Big slip up there by the 38. Allows that 87 to get to right to the back bumper. Out at turn number 4. The 38's going to power off. 7 to go. We're going to see the bumper be used. Mosteller's going to keep it close. It's been like this the entire race. Everett Counts has led every single lap so far. Can Everett Counts make history? There's the bump. No run just yet. Just tested the waters there for the 87 of Mosteller. 6 laps to go. Mosteller again, right there. Closing in. I'm here. Knock, knock. Out of 4. 5 laps to go. You gotta lead all 50 laps. And right now, Everett Counts is blocking for his life. Mosteller takes a throw downstairs, and the 38's gonna block it. Into turn 1, this time the 87's gonna be rolling the top side. Diamond pattern for Daniel Mosteller out at turn number 2. Gets up into the fence. Held on to the speed necessary. He's going to send it deep in there. He's going to be at his quarter panel. Out of turn number 4. It's going to be a drag race. Who wants it more? 3 laps to go. Turn 1 counts not in the preferred line. Joey Beck coming back out of the racetrack as the leaders bang beside of him. Oh, again, a rim shot from the number 38 on the high side. Into 3. Dragging the brake on the outside to get that car to rotate while Mosteller puts it on the throttle. 2 laps to go. Mosteller to the race lead. 38 off pace. Trying to get back down to the inside. Into the wall goes Everett Counts. Pull off all stocks for everybody. Mosteller is the race leader. He leads him out of turn number 4 as the white flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. Presented to you by Spoiler Diecast. 48 laps led for this number 38 of Everett Counts. Do we have the Hale Counts into turn 3 and 4? And we have it. Take a look at what he's doing to the outside. The 87 of Mosteller is going to try to block it. It's not going to be enough for Counts. Daniel Mosteller slideways across the stripe is going to win here at IRP. Daniel Mosteller wins. Oh, that was sick. Oh, that's smooth. That's so smooth. A little bit of homage to Joey Logano. Let's watch it one more time. Let's see how he made the pass. I thought there it was over with. Daniel Mosteller, you got a copy. All right, sir, you get yourself another win. This one wasn't the easiest one. You had to work for it. 48 laps, you were in that second spot for every single lap, and then with 2 laps to go, you made your move. And Everett Counts got in the fence back behind you, couldn't fight back. He tried the Hail Mary on the outside on the white flag lap, but it wasn't enough. Daniel Mosteller back to victory lane. 40 wins in the Asphalt Official Series. Buddy, how'd you get it done?
Just stayed patient, and I guess the bottom lane kind of came in, and was able to get to his inside, and started to slip up, and I was able to hold the inside. We made a little bit of contact here and there, but no one wrecked each other, and I got clear with 2 to go, and was able to sail the victory.
Easy day for you. Win number 40. I think you are 3rd on the list of overall drivers that have won here in the Asphalt Official Series. For win number 40, is there anybody you want to shout out that makes this all possible for you?
I want to thank you for broadcasting, everyone for racing, fun racing with Everett, all the admins, and yeah.
My man, Demos, win number 40 comes here, under the lights here at IRP. Everett Counts, you got a copy.
I got you, Robbie.
All right, man, you led 48 of the 50 lap for the final feature. In the last 2 laps, Daniel Mosteller, he was like a mongoose stalking his prey. He got around you, and you weren't able to fight back. What could you have done differently, buddy?
Get better, I guess. You know, I was slower than him the whole race, pretty much. But, you know, I was trying my best, trying to save tires. I guess Daniel's really good at putting it on the rears, and I am not. So I was just kind of scrubbing my front tires the whole entire first run. Luckily, I got that caution, but then, you know, last final laps, my car's starting to fade, his car's better than mine, and, you know, he just, I think I let him get to the inside somehow. Before it kind of crossed over and I was able to retake the lead, but then kind of stalked me there and ended up with second. Tried to chastain it there. Did not work. But hey, I hope the people, fans on Twitch and TikTok, whatever like that.
It was fun to watch. It was fun to call. Unfortunately, you finished just 1 spot short. Everett Counts comes away in the 2nd position, and tonight is done. Secured the Wednesday Special. Gonzo, We are done for the night. Thank you very much for everybody that came out. I'm hot. This shirt is completely soaked. I got swampus like crazy. You can almost see my nips. I'm pretty sure I can get banned for that, so I'm not going to do that. But thank you guys for coming out. I will see you in the Discord. I'll be over there in the war room for a little bit, and then I'm going to go wash my buns. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Again, no stream on Friday. I have a gig at Jackson County Speedway in Jackson, Ohio, so we will see you guys tomorrow at 6:45 p.m. Eastern for a 3-race feature. Have a wonderful night, and don't forget to keep on kicking asphalt.